All right, good morning, folks. This is your Bent Spokes Through the Smoke morning show. Here where we bring you the real local news, points of views, and interviews. I am your co-host with the most, Tub D, aka GKF Tubbs. With me, as always, are the hosts and founders of the Bent Spokes name, the Art Man and the ultimate spoke bender, J-Dawg. We are here at the beautiful Rocky View, just hanging out, doing our thing, and this is kind of just like a rough draft to what our podcast will be like.
Working out the kinks because we're kinky.
Right.
Yeah, because we're kinky.
I know, we are kinky, man.
Pretty much what we're going to be doing today is just introducing ourselves, a little bit about us, where we come from, our points of views on certain things that have been happening around us, and the lives that we've lived. And I think we're going to start it off with the Art Man.
Okay. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Arthur. They call me the Art Man. Just to hit on a couple of points about, being a dad, especially. I know it's hard being a dad these days, especially if you don't get the chance to spend as much time as you can with your kid if you're a single dad or a single mom, and I get it from both points of views. But dads out there, you have to put the effort in, man. I wouldn't be here with my oldest son. I wouldn't be here if I didn't do that with him. My youngest son, I wouldn't have that relationship if I didn't put my effort into it. And I know we all screw up. Nobody's perfect. We try to take things hand in hand and just do the best that you can. But you know what? Your children need you as a father, as a dad. They call me Pappy. I mean, I got, I got so many friends that their kids call me Uncle Art or call me Pappy. It's really kind of a blessing for me. It makes me feel good because they know I'm a good man. And I think all three of us are good men. I don't know. J-Dawg's still up on the ladder, so I don't know.
Questionable.
So I know. Anyways, that, and I guess just small things like that. You fathers out there, be fathers. Do the best that you can, and I mean, not even the best that you can, go overboard if you have to. And especially if you're not with, and if you are with your significant other and baby's mama, or baby, if you're married or whatever, do what you need to do. There's no freaking room for playing games anymore. Nobody has to play games.
And all jokes aside, like me and my dad, we've had our issues definitely, and our struggles with each other and stuff like that. But when I was coming up, and when he took me from my mom, when she couldn't help me at that time, he worked his ass off, 100%. He was doing metal fabrication and all that stuff, driving truck, and I think it's just what he's trying to say is just more being there. I am about to be a father. So I can't even relate to the struggle just yet, you know what I mean? But
I'm gonna be a grandpa.
All I can envision in my head is me dropping everything for this kid, So definitely a good thing and a good message to convey to people, you know what I mean? J-Dawg, you got something?
Yeah, I mean, we all come together with commonality. I mean, these guys, they're talking about strong dads. Me, it's I was raised more by my mom, so very strong, matriarchal mother influence, but our common ground is that we like to talk about being a strong parent, being a strong person, being the best you can possibly be, and trying to convey a good message to the community about how to do that, reaching out in our own special way through this or in person, that common ground is kind of what brought us together. Although I guess in a weird way, because when I met Art, we were both working in nightclubs, working in bars, as DJs / security, whatever the hell it was back in that place.
Right.
But I'd been doing security and bodyguard work for a long time.
We were
before
slaves,
that.
man. Sorry.
And then when I met Art, I kind of brought him into my world. I got him into the nightclubs. And unfortunately, as that progressed, he was just coming in, and I guess I was kind of on my way out because of circumstances. Fell in with a supervisor that, well, he just didn't do things the right way, and so he ended up, one fateful night, he ended up doing the things the wrong way and tried to go all vigilante on somebody, and then skipped town on us to let us take the rap, and so Art and I ended up doing 2 months in jail together, and where I forced him to sneak things in his prison wallet. I'm kidding.
Fucking dick.
Oh yeah,
you.
prison pocket, baby.
But through it all, through adversity, we believe in being strong influences, strong role models.
Always.
And doing the best we can for the community to make it a better place around us. And that's what we speak to other people about, is, being the best version of you and doing the best you can for the community at large, whether that's your small knit community, your family, your friends, or a larger community, if you can help it.
Absolutely. And definitely, this is why we're doing the podcast in general, is for our community, local artists, people that need help with promo, that are tired of getting stuck by their promotion people, and also just to let you know the real about Portland and the way that people really came up around here,
Because we were born and raised here.
Absolutely. And we didn't
Born
see
and
no
raised.
part of no privilege. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my dad's feet are deformed from wearing shoes too small for his damn feet when he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? He's got pinky toes on top of his other toes because of that shit. So we
It's all in the water. It's in the water.
That's
He's a
true.
mutant.
Water.
PT on water, baby.
I can hang from my feet from a tree, man. But what you talking about? Shoot.
He's a marsupial.
100% we came through the gutter, man, and right now I think in all of our lives we're just trying to rise up as individuals and as a group, and that's why this is the perfect time for us to start doing this podcast. When I was raised, the way I was raised was new school by the old school. You did something wrong,
Right.
you got a whooping. You didn't get beat, you got a whooping. You know what I mean? You acted up, and there was consequences for your actions. And I think a lot of times nowadays, there's lighter consequences for people's actions, and it's definitely affecting the community at large. Also, I love the fact that we did this around our artists, around our musical artists, and the fact that we're trying to help other people
I'm
promote.
really feeling tall here.
Hey, you are tall.
Right. You just back up here a little bit, dude. That's all you gotta do. You're the biggest one of the bunch. I'm like, dude, J-Dawg's still the biggest one, dude. I'm just saying. Sorry, Dylon. Go ahead.
No, you're good, man. I think I got a lot of friends, and so does Jeremy, and so does the art man, that have been struggling artists for a long time, and they're super talented, crazy talented, and just have been underlooked, underpromoted, and underbooked.
He's talented too, by the way.
Yeah,
This guy's got some freaking brains about him.
Tub D on SoundCloud with D-Mac, baby. You know what I'm saying?
And that's just part of what this podcast is going to be about. I mean, we're going to be bringing you local artists, local entertainers from the area, doing interviews, trying to bring them up and give them the opportunities that a lot of promoters in the area are not offering them. We are in it for the artists, to watch them succeed while we succeed right along with them.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and that's our biggest point, is we want to succeed right along with them, because you know what, we all want to see our name in lights, if I can put it that way.
I've already seen my name in lights. I just want to help people get
Oh,
there.
really?
Oh,
What? Did you put up Christmas lights in your living room and draw your name with it?
No, I've been on three different bands. I've been on TV shows. I've been broadcast around the world.
I know, I'm just messing with him.
Nah, he's for
Dick.
real.
I've
Get it
actually,
together.
I was waiting for it,
It's the
man. Come
podcast,
on.
boys. Calm down.
I've put myself out there.
All right.
I would like to do a little shout out to my buddy D-Mac, Daniel McConnell. He's doing his thing, Dream Believe, real big, man. His music is inspirational to me, and a lot to a lot of people. And I think we were supposed to have an interview for you guys today. The man that he's my buddy, he's my homeboy, DeQuay. Shouts out to DeQuay. But he just he made the mistake of not having all of his ducks in a row today. So We just gonna do it like this, and the next
and
one.
sometimes it is what
it is. Things can come up in people's lives, and we can't predict that.
Right.
You know?
And if he does show up, we might do something a little bit later. Keep your eye out. It might not be something we put up on YouTube or anything,
Right.
but we might throw up a little kind of live broadcast on our Facebook page. Check us out at Bent Spokes Posse on Facebook.
Yeah, absolutely. And then so yeah, we're gonna have D-Mac on the show. I think what do you guys think? Like next week? Probably next week. We'll do it on the weekend, air it on the next week.
That one should be a really good one too, because I think we might have a little bit more audio and a little bit better video and everything like that. We might be a little bit more squared away and set up.
Yeah, we will.
But for right now, we are here up at freaking Rocky Butte, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Coming to you real, shooting from
I
the
know,
hip.
shooting from the hip, everybody.
Yeah.
I think I want to be Clint Eastwood, man. Who's going to be the good, the bad, the ugly? I don't know.
Draw, you little slut.
I know, right?
So, anyways, just to kind of give you guys a little rundown of what this is going to be from here on out. It's not just going to be us sitting up here winging it. We do have an actual format going on. D, what you going to do?
What we're gonna do is, eventually, what the dream is just us in a living room, mic'd up, having everything established the right way, And once we get all of our ducks in a row, then we'll have that for you guys. The next podcast will definitely be a little bit more formatted, and we'll have an interview for you with a real artist that's really doing things. And also, I think bringing you guys the real on news and just happenings around Portland. All you get on like the media and stuff like that, if you're not from the town, is like Portlandia type stuff. Oh, look at all these famous people moving to Portland, or like
shining the light on little specialty groups that
yeah,
really have nothing to do with the heart of Portland.
Really ain't from the streets. Really ain't from the southeast or the north.
Or
anything like that.
even northwest. It doesn't matter, man. You know what? If you were born and raised here, you knew what it was like.
Yeah.
Way back in the day.
Yeah, this past 10 years has just gone
it's kind
goofy.
of changed a little bit, but we don't mind the change. We mind the camaraderie.
Well, we don't mind the change, but we definitely want to shine the right light on the change.
Yeah.
We don't want people to think
this ain't no
where the
punk ass
spotlight
town,
is,
man.
we don't want people to think that where the spotlight is shining is the norm of what we're all about.
Right. So definitely just bringing you guys the real and having a more professional laid out format is what you can see from us in the future, and that's what it's going to be. It's going to be Bent Spokes Through the Smoke morning show, Bent Spokes Posse every day, all day. Bent but never broken. The wheel keeps turning, baby.
So until the wheels fall off, motherfuckers.
Before we hop off, I do want to give you guys an idea of what to expect. So why don't you tell them what your specialty is going to be? What you're going to be reporting on each podcast.
I'm going to be reporting on pretty much the music side of things. I'm going to be bringing the interviews, and I'm going to help to produce these guys because they need direction. You know what I'm
Fuck you, dude. You need direction, motherfucker.
I'm pretty sure I'm the one that's been bringing it back to center, but it's okay.
All
right. What are you going to be specializing in?
So I'm gonna do some sports. I'm gonna hit on emotional topics. I think it's probably gonna be my big thing.
He's emotional.
Because I am emo, motherfucker. Shit. Sorry. Whatever. I'm not sorry. Fucking suck my fat one.
Your eyeliner.
I know. I ain't gonna go on goth on you. I know, right? But anyways, I'm gonna focus on sports, especially football season's coming up. High school sports too, in and around our neighborhoods, and and just kind of follow those things. They give you the rundown on Portland School District, Centennial, Barlow, David Douglas, all the way over onto the west side too, and everything like that.
Sit there and name off all our school districts. We'll be here all day, man.
I know, right?
Right, especially you go Portland Public, dude.
I know. But I'm gonna try to. I'll make it this small, even though it's gonna be this big.
He'll also be bringing you entertainment and shit like that too.
Yes,
it's entertaining.
Yeah, because that's what he is.
Yeah,
man.
and that's another thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring you entertainment. I am gonna bring announce shows and stuff like that when we get them, and everything like that, and or say, hey, you know what? we're going to be at this show. You know, if there's a concert coming to town and we're going to be there, you know what? It probably be a good idea to show up. Maybe you might get a free T-shirt or something like that, or you know, or come and buy some merch or something.
Don't expect too much.
I know, right?
Art might make you feel uncomfortable.
I know, right? I might tickle your butt, but I don't know, man.
No, we're gonna get a lawsuit on that one.
All right, J-Dawg, what are you bringing to the table?
So anyways, what I'll be coming to you guys with is more current events. Not really gonna do too much of the politics. I try to stay away from that as much as I possibly can, unless it's just something that really needs to be said. But I do everything I can with the most unbiased,
opinion,
factual opinion, and I try to put a funny spin on it. But yeah, that's kind of where I come from.
Just the facts, ma'am.
Exactly, just the facts. But I'm also going to be talking to you guys more about things, you know, revolving around leadership and how to be a leader in your community. You know,
That's
if you want to
yeah.
check me out, I got another book coming out on Amazon here really soon. It'll probably be finished within the next 2 weeks, but it's called The Alpha's Path: How to Be a Leader in a World Full of Followers. So check that out on Amazon, and I believe Barnes and Noble.
Also, Pappy's got a book.
I'm a Player's Guide to Freaking Salvation.
Yeah.
I actually, you know what? You guys can actually look for that. Look forward to that in the next couple of months. But J-Dawg and I have to sit down and you know, and
make
work
some
out
sense.
kinks. I know, got to make some sense out of what I'm
Make
trying
some
to.
sense out of his gibberish.
I know, right? Well, you don't talk Artlish. You don't talk
Artlish.
Is that like
Artlish.
Roblish?
It's going to be
I know, yeah.
My
it's going to be a formally registered
Hey,
language
that's
here.
just
in
trademark.
this-
You just
I
stole
know,
that
right?
shit. Somebody better suing this motherfucker, man.
I know, right?
We're going to be seeing T-shirts coming out here pretty soon. Yeah.
Artlish, baby.
Artlish. You speak Artlish?
So the other thing is, man, like be looking out for all of our merchandise that we're about to be coming out with. I'm gonna have an album coming out within the next couple of months. I haven't named it, haven't even got started on it, but it's gonna be coming out with my buddy D-Mac. And by the way, D-Mac, you're gonna have to do an album with me, buddy.
Surprise! You're fucked now, dude.
There you go, dude. So yeah, just be looking for us, man, because we're here, we're relevant.
We're gonna have to come savage too. I have to say this. We're gonna come savage. It's like, you know what? We've been talking about this for a long time, and we just haven't really done it. And now we're starting to do it, and we're gonna be doing this every week, at least one night a week. If we do happen to take a week off, we'll let you guys know. We'll give you 2 weeks notice, man. I'm sorry.
Also, be
like
looking
you're
out.
gonna fire me from my job, dude.
Individual vlogs too. We're gonna have vlogs. We're gonna be pretty relevant on YouTube and stuff like that. Each of us will have our own vlog.
We're going to keep the content very fresh.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you know what? We're actually gonna do some adventures and things like that with each other too, and and actually get out and do things around in the Portland area that we haven't done before, or that maybe some people don't even really know about it. Maybe some people that live here or that are just moved here and don't really know. But we want everybody to stay in California, everybody to stay in Washington, everybody to stay in Idaho. I don't know, man. No more people here in Oregon, man.
I think these adventures...
You know what the sign used to say? It says, "Thank you for visiting, but please don't come back." It always used to say that.
I'm pretty sure these adventures that Art is talking about right now are going to be events that we're going to be inviting everybody out to. You can come out and hike with us because I don't think we're
going to do Barton to Carver too.
I don't think we're going to start up the camera because nobody wants to see Art die on a trail. So.
I know, right, dude? I walk more than you do, motherfucker. What you got?
The other thing is, here in the very near future is I'm going to be doing like little marathons for charity and stuff like that. If we ever do make any proceeds, we will have different charitable events and places that we're going to be sending the proceeds.
And that's a huge thing for us. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Dylan, but that's a huge thing for us. We are going to be doing a lot for cancer, diabetes, the
homeless community.
Yeah, the homeless community and everything like that. We want to help. It's not like we're doing this.
Basic causes that are near and dear to our heart because they've affected us. They've affected members of our family.
Right, because we've all been there, man. All three of them. Well, at least two of us. I don't know.
Like me personally, I've been on and off homeless since I was 13. My dad, the art man, he's been on and off homeless for a long time too, ever since tragedy struck in our family and stuff. So definitely the homeless community, and cancer has affected all of us.
And drug use and everything like that. And just how the game is played. You know, because everybody's got to play the game. Everybody wants to play the motherfucking game, dude. Shoot.
Come on, man. Make this shit sound relevant, man.
I know, right?
Like I was telling you, gibberish.
Whatever. Fuck you and fuck you.
Unfuck you. Hope you never get laid. Fuck yourself. You get better pussy. What's up?
Yeah, this is definitely going to be an over 18.
I
video.
know, right?
Like,
We
anyways,
cuss a lot, by the way. I'm
man,
just saying.
I think we should close it out now with, you know, we love you. We love you, Portland. We love all of our followers. Thank you very much. And, yeah, Bent Spokes Posse. Bent Spokes to the
Always
Smoke
be
Morning
good
Show,
to
baby.
each other.
Make
Be
sure you
good to
stay
each other.
tuned because we want you to know there is much more to this city than the crap you see on TV.
Absolutely.